Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. Guys, during chapter 1126, we see the consequences of the battle at Hachinosu for Blackbeard's crew. At this moment, it is revealed that Kobe did indeed escape. However, contrary to what many imagined, Garp was not left floating frozen on the seas after his defeat, but was actually captured by Blackbeard, who took him as a consolation prize, though it is much more than that. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. We see Kuzan revealing that his objective at that moment was to take Garp's life and not to capture him, but Garp survived. At that point, Kuzan is even reassured by the other crew members, but from Kuzan's expression, we can sense that a betrayal might occur among Blackbeard's pirates at some point. This is because the expression he showed when he said that didn't indicate anger at an enemy surviving, but rather resembled despair. This might mean that Kuzan wanted Garp to lose his life, because it would have been better than falling into Blackbeard's hands, almost like a mercy attack, to prevent him from suffering a worse fate under the unscrupulous pirate. After all, we ourselves saw that during his attack on Garp, Aokiji revealed that he joined Blackbeard's pirates solely because he lost faith in the Marines. But the most absurd thing about this story is, why did he leave the group he initially believed to be right and join the worst pirate group, which goes against everything he once believed? This makes no sense at all, and we have some evidence that Kuzan is currently on a mission within that group. For this reason, to avoid revealing his true intentions, he had to attack Garp. If you remember when Doflamingo arrived at Punk Hazard, where Smoker and his crew were, all the low-ranking Marines were knocked down by Doflamingo's Conqueror's Haki. Additionally, the remaining ones who weren't knocked down were injured by his strings. When Doflamingo threatens to execute his comrades, Smoker intervenes, throwing a punch that misses him, starting a battle between the two that ends with Smoker being gravely wounded and Doflamingo standing over him, ready to finish him off. Then, at the last second, Doflamingo's final blow is interrupted by Kuzan, who arrives to save Smoker. After releasing Smoker for a moment, Doflamingo faces Kuzan and quickly attacks Smoker without warning. We then see that Kuzan freezes him along with part of the island, easily stopping Doflamingo's attack. Doflamingo soon manages to break free from the ice, apparently with his own strength. Even so, he decides not to continue fighting, as facing Aokiji would be too difficult. At this point, Kuzan was no longer a Marine and said he wouldn't let Doflamingo harm a friend of his, which is expected. However, shortly afterward, he was trying to take the life of the man who made him who he is today. Kuzan didn't change his way of thinking in just a few months, I'm sure of it. In fact, what he did was attack Garp in a non-lethal way just to defeat him without killing him while maintaining his cover. After all, if at that moment he hadn't attacked Garp, he would have automatically lost the trust of Teach and the other crew members. On the other hand, by attacking him, Kuzan automatically erased any suspicion someone might have had about him, as he attacked the Marine hero, someone with whom he had a deep bond in the past. I believe he's on an espionage mission, a mission against a Yonko. And there are some possibilities regarding this. The first is that he's working for the Marines themselves. After all, we've seen this happen before. Many years ago, when Doflamingo took his father's head back to Mary Joas, only to be denied re-entry, Rocinante wandered off with a broken heart. He wandered until Admiral Sengoku found him and took him in, and later he enlisted in the Marines, rising through the ranks as a commander. 14 years later, he returned to monitor his brother's activities, who had become a great pirate, all to report back to Admiral Sengoku. Rocinante pretended to be mute and became his second-in-command and elite officer, alongside Trebol, Pika, and Diamante. He was named the second Corazon, while the first Virgo went abroad, and Rocinante stayed undercover for years to prevent Doflamingo's great power from becoming a problem the Marines couldn't stop. The same might be happening now, especially if that warning given to the five elders about a pirate who could cause great harm is considered. Akainu and Aokiji might have fought to decide which of them would act as the Marines' traitor, and which would become fleet admiral. For that reason, Kuzan could still be acting as a Marine spy, forced to do things that go against his own desires, pretending to be a villain. The second possibility is that he was truly defeated by Akainu and left the Marines. What he told Garp was true. He lost faith in the Marines. However, he would have gone to a group that made sense, a group founded by a former Marine who also lost faith. Aokiji might have joined Dragon and the Revolutionaries. It's worth remembering that the Revolutionaries might soon suffer a major attack from Teach's crew, and that could be the perfect moment for the Revolutionaries to face off against that crew, with Aokiji revealing himself as a revolutionary spy. Although Dragon doesn't show it, he has a deep affection for his family, primarily demonstrated during the first encounter between Dragon and Luffy, when Dragon saves his son and allows him to chase his dreams. Something similar could motivate Dragon to do the same, but this time to save the life of his father, Garp. Determined to save Garp, Dragon, alerted by Aokiji about the imminent attack, would call an emergency meeting with his most trusted allies and strategists to plan the rescue of the legendary marine hero during the battle. Temporarily setting aside the conflicts against the world government, he would focus solely on succeeding in this rescue mission. The Revolutionary Army, being a global organization dedicated to challenging tyranny, has a vast network of supporters and agents infiltrated all over the world of One Piece, granting it considerable resources to act. Moreover, Dragon is known for his strategic abilities, and to ensure the success of the rescue mission, he would take advantage of the fact that Blackbeard is planning to exploit the Revolutionary Army's attack. Using Aokiji's information and his extensive network of spies and well-placed informants, Dragon would gather precise data on Blackbeard's crew defenses, the disposition of his troops, weak points on the ship, as well as any other obstacles the Revolutionary Army would face during the rescue operation. Knowing that direct confrontation with Blackbeard and his fearsome crew would be extremely dangerous, Dragon could opt to explore opportunities to establish temporary alliances with other factions and pirates who have conflicts or rivalries with Teach, thereby gaining a significant advantage in this major battle that would ensue. However, during the battle, I believe that the one to actually rescue Garp will be Aokiji himself, revealing that he is an ally of Dragon, acting as a spy and apologizing for his previous attack. Meanwhile, we would witness the battle where Luffy's father's powers would be revealed. Although not confirmed, various hints and events suggest the possibility that Dragon possesses one of the most powerful and fearsome Logias ever known, a devil fruit capable of controlling the weather. This theory is strengthened by the mystery surrounding Dragon's abilities, which have yet to be fully revealed. The hypothetical wind fruit, or even a weather fruit, could grant Monkey D. Dragon the ability to command natural elements, such as extremely powerful winds capable of even causing rain or strong gusts that could sweep away an entire island. This would make him a significant obstacle for Blackbeard's pirates. His possible power could even instill fear in the dreaded Teach. During this rescue, if necessary, Dragon could use this potential power for both combat and distraction, allowing him to maintain some control over the situation. Based on his experience as a revolutionary leader and his ability to make quick decisions, Dragon would conduct the operation swiftly, with precise and coordinated movements. His agents would be trained to act quickly, moving silently through the area and avoiding any unnecessary interaction with enemies. Or they could even engage in direct confrontation, facing the full might of Blackbeard's pirates, initiating a major battle between the Revolutionary Army and Teach's pirates. A confrontation that would once again change the world of One Piece completely. But what do you think about this? Leave your comments. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.